This video is brought to you by Black Mountain thumb picks and slide rings.
So I just bought this tank of a pedal. In this video we are going to hear how it sounds, we are going to look into the history of the pedal, and since this has been a big part of Dan Auerbach's guitar rig, we are going to see if we can recreate some early Black Keys guitar tones. At the end of the video I want to let you know if I think it's worth getting such an expensive pedal from the 90s. Yeah, stay tuned.
Here is some info from kitray.net about the Sovtek green Russian Big Muff Pi, also known as version 7C. It was made between 1994 and 2000, and the green Russian Big Muffs are the most common Sovtek BMPs to be found from the 90s era, also known as the tall font and bubble font green Russians. The tank-like military appearance made them very mean-looking pedals and very desirable. They were made in St. Petersburg, Russia, and contrary to popular belief, they were not made with spare tank parts, ammunition boxes, landmines, or any other junk scrap military weapons. They were made in a former Russian military equipment factory, and some of the circuit board components may have been stock or made or purchased during the Cold War era, but that is as close to military parts as it gets. They do have the same sound as the previous Civil War versions, less gain, fatter bottom and brighter mids than most vintage USA Big Muffs. The tall fonts are favorite among bass players due to the low gain and huge mid-range and bass-friendly bottom end that they produce, and that bottom end is also a reason some do not like the Russian Big Muffs. Listen to the Black Keys early live and studio recordings for some great examples of the green Russian in use.
So this exact version of the Big Muff has been a big part of the early Black Keys guitar tone, or their overall tone, I would say, the sound of Black Keys. So I put together a rig here today to try to recreate some of those tones. I'm using my Tone King Sky King for one of the amps. I'm cranking the volume on that one, and I'm also using a Victory Copper Deluxe for a more Vox-like tone, and I'm running those two together in a mono push type of configuration. To recreate the Echoplex that Dan is using in his guitar rig, both the preamp part and the delay part, I'm using the detonator from Ohmless Pedals as a boost, and I'm using the again for slapback delay from Støy Pedals. And when I have this rig up and running, I want to try to play Lonely Boy. I know that he probably didn't use the Big Muff on that album at all, but I want to play that song and you can hear how the Big Muff is sounding in this rig. And for the intro of that song, I'm also using this pedal, the Ricochet from Digitech.
Black Mountain thumb picks are made for musicians who enjoy playing with their fingers but also enjoy playing with a pick. They both feel like a regular pick and a traditional thumb pick. They come in different sizes and even fit my enormous thumb, yes. And their new slide ring allows you to switch between regular playing and slide guitar whenever you feel the urge to slide. The slide is also spring-loaded, so it sits really well on your finger, and the slide has some weight to it, much like a regular sized slide. Go to blackmountainpicks.com to order the Black Mountain thumb picks and slide rings now.
And now let's try to play something where I know that he actually used this pedal. Yeah. I paid around $600 for this pedal. That is a bit more than you see normally on reverb.com. Is it worth getting a pedal like this? Well, it's a fun pedal to own. It's big, clunky. I like that. It has some history to it. Sound-wise, I don't think that I'm getting anything else that I get with reissued Big Muffs or the more boutique style pedals that I have in my collection. This one isn't really doing more than those pedals when it comes to sounds, at least in my opinion. I would even say that it's quite bad for your signal chain because it's sucking a lot of tone. So if you want to use one live, for example, I would recommend to use it in some sort of loop where you are bypassing the pedal when you are not using it. So to sum it up, I think it's a cool item to collect if you're into stuff like that. Sound-wise, it is good, but I also think that you can get pedals that sounds similar or even better than this one. Yeah. YouTube is probably recommending a video that is perfect for you right here. Please check that one out. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.